Even though Mario has already moved on to a new boo, I will not like his photos on Instagram. Yeah. Even though his new man is way younger, hotter, thinner, and tanner, I won't do it because I love you.
And richer. Don't forget richer.
And richer. Greg, thank you for all the good times together, and may you eat all the M&Ms you want in heaven.
Oh. The Woody Show.
And we are into another new hour of insensitivity training for a politically correct world. On this Tuesday morning, it's March the 11th, 2025. You guys, it's Greg Gory's birthday.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
You know. We haven't covered, what are the cakes? Menace and Seabass.
Well, we have a couple lovely cakes. One is a flowery cake for Greg, for decor purposes. The other one is a boba
so
cake,
pretty.
which I don't even know if Greg likes boba or not, but it's just cute because it has a smiley face. So
it has
it's
a little
so
straw.
cute.
Yeah, it has good demeanor like Greg.
Greg, have you had boba?
I have. Not the biggest fan of it. I don't really, I don't get the
gelatin
appeal.
balls.
Tapioca balls.
Yeah, tapioca. Whatever,
You don't like balls in your mouth, Greg?
Okay.
And then
Breaking news.
and then also we have like these like Oreo like cakesters, but they're not like the ones in the package.
You know what they are? Those are those Loft House cookies that they always.
Go grab them.
Awesome.
Woody is a cookie expert.
They look like open-faced whoopie pies.
A cookie connoisseur.
Those they're like those very light, airy, cookies that have like a big, thick layer of the frosting on them. They come in that plastic clamshell packaging.
That is an official Oreo branded.
Yeah, but this is official Oreo brand. These look fantastic. These are.
Yeah, I thought I'd go with that instead of the third cake.
And when they're light and airy, they have no calories.
That's exactly right.
Right.
They fall through the holes.
And since they are cookies, Woody can eat the whole sleeve.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll give it a review.
The whole pack.
Well, thank you, Menace.
Yeah, we had an email here, email@thewoodyshow.com from Alex, who writes in, Greg is turning 60? I thought he was born in 1971. Wasn't it said on the show one time that he was born in 1971? People are very confused. Today's Greg's big 60,
I know.
which we've just been trolling Greg with. It's not really Greg's 60th birthday. Greg is
It
not
might
60.
as well be like legally.
But
physically he feels 60.
Yeah.
I did text Greg this last night. I was telling
And that can't be true. What you texted.
I texted
There's
the
no way.
second it happened. My 9-year-old stepson, and he goes, Greg, I love Greg. And he goes, how old is he turning? And I told him, and he goes, I thought Greg was 30. And then my husband goes, yeah, actually, I kind of did too.
Not bad.
Very sweet.
Are you going to take him to the optometrist?
Yeah, we're going to go to Lens Crafters right afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Greg.
Thank you very much.
We have your Why Wait Until They're Dead eulogies.
That I'm excited for.
Yeah, so we'll get to say nice things about Greg while he's still with us.
That's good.
Because we
That's
always hear
very
that, like
nice.
when
As it
people
should be.
die, all of a sudden everybody's got nice things to say. Well, why wait
Yeah.
until they're dead? So we just decided to start this little tradition on people's birthdays around here. So that's coming up this hour. And for Greg's birthday, Seabass has an update on his trash situation. Which, Greg, from your perspective, how's it going?
I do have a relatively shocking update for you guys.
Well, we maybe need to play this audio first.
Okay, let's hear this.
Yeah.
Okay, because for those of you who haven't heard the story yet, Greg's neighbors leave their trash bins out.
Yes, we have
all the time.
Garbage Day, as does every civilized city on planet Earth.
As this is not a dump in Mumbai.
Exactly. It's called Garbage Day. It's not called Garbage Year. And I have 2 main offender neighbors who left their garbage cans out, I issue not, 7 days a week for over a year.
Oh, no.
One of the houses just redid their whole front yard, and it looks beautiful. They did a great job with it. They're the ones that had, I believe, 5, maybe even 6 garbage cans, and they recently added what I call an indoor garbage can to the mix. So there's this indoor garbage can sitting with all the actual bins that you roll out to the street.
You don't belong here.
One that doesn't have wheels or anything.
Right. It's something you would put in your kitchen, and that just sits on the curb permanently.
Are you
as
allowed
as
to
a
have-
sculpture, I guess.
Are you allowed to have that many trash cans?
I
You
Like,
can,
how
but-
do
as many
you
as
acquire
want.
that many?
They're supposed to be official.
Yeah,
You
they,
can't.
they had 2 greens, 2 recycling, 2 regular trash.
You
Wow.
request them from the trash company,
Oh,
and
my.
they'll bring you, like, if you need an extra yard waste or an extra,
Oh.
one for like the landfill stuff,
Yeah.
they'll
And
bring
then
that out to you.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, let them do their thing. It's not your problem." These are in the street. They're not
Yep.
on the curb. They're all willy-nilly, or as Gina would say, cattywampus.
Thank you.
And it drives Greg crazy.
And it's incredibly unsightly. And
So-
they're not the only offenders. There's
Nothing's
quite a few
happened with
houses.
it. Seabass was enlisted to help because he's a professional pest.
So
and so he made these postcards.
Right, which I sent to these people saying, hey, you slobs, with a picture of their own house, with the picture of the garbage cans. Move these. That did nothing. That was like a month or so ago.
Yeah.
So, and people raised the question, Greg, did you not even call the city? And Greg's like, how do you even find that number?
No, and I told you, I went to the website and I did many test runs on this website where I did write in there,
runs.
where I even said, I said, here's the deal. Here's the addresses of these garbage cans. Waited, nothing happened. And then I would write back and said, hey, I left you guys a message.
Per my last email.
All I want to know is anybody reading this? Here's my phone number. Here's my email address. Let me know if anybody's reading this.
And so that,
Nothing.
Which I don't blame. That's how government works. It sucks. So I finally tracked down. It did take me a little while, Greg, I do admit, to find a phone number of the city.
Okay,
So I
I've
said,
tried that too.
I'm going to be a pest myself, but let's go through the normal processes as well. And I got someone on the line, and here's how that went on behalf of Greg Gory.
Good morning, and thank you for calling Sanitation. How can we help you today?
Hi, I'm Greg Gory, and I was curious, whom do I speak with about neighbors who leave their trash cans out 24/7, 365?
That would be us. Are you Greg Gory from the radio show?
Oh my God.
Damn, dog.
You can ask Vaughn.
Wow.
So Vaughn was in the room with me when I made this call. That is exactly how it went.
Damn.
Oh my God.
We've heard of you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Greg.
And by the way,
We've been waiting for your call.
Yeah, hi.
We've heard about you.
Can I help you? Yes. Hi, I'm Greg.
Good morning, and thank you for calling Sanitation. How can we help you today?
Hold right there, actually. I think we may have found a fellow traveler, Greg. How can we help you today?
A fellow traveler.
With Greg Gory.
Help you
right.
today?
Hi, I'm Greg Gory, and I was curious, whom do I speak with about neighbors who leave their trash cans out 24/7, 365?
That would be us. Are you Greg Gory from the radio show?
We've heard about you. We've been expecting your call.
Jesus.
So I say, why, yes, I am, of course. And here's the situation.
Are you Greg Gory from the radio show?
That is accurate. Yes, hello. Good to talk to you.
Hi, my name's nice to meet you, Greg. Do you know what the address would possibly be? I have to see if you're in our area.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
They are.
Okay.
Oh,
I
God.
used to listen to you guys all the time for the past couple of years, and now that I don't drive anymore, I only get to hear on weekends.
Oh, get that podcast, blood.
Yeah, get that podcast
Yeah.
blood.
We get that text.
It's
God.
dropping.
We get that text all the time, and it's, I don't get to hear you guys anymore. Yeah, you do get to hear us.
Any day you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have
on
the
your
address?
own schedule.
I
demand.
do.
All right, so he found it on his system, and he's going to tell me what the procedure is from the sanitation
sweating.
department. And
These
how they're going
areas
to
should
fix
have a
this.
Thursday trash collection.
That's accurate,
And
yes.
if they go and visit on a Friday and the trash cans are still out, they are supposed to leave some type of note or warning to the residents to say, go ahead and put your trash cans in. And eventually they used to face fines or worse.
Ooh, arrest perhaps?
No, nobody's mean, but basically.
Oh,
No.
dang.
Imprisonment?
Execution?
I guess I'm Snagglepuss. An arrest, perhaps? Exit stage left.
Even. Although I didn't like the sound of that because he said they used to face
Yeah,
fines.
they
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Yeah, which is what we always talk about. You can
Right.
complain. People, well, no, we can't do anything.
Right.
We don't want to be mean. All right, so that's good. We're in the system allegedly.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to see how this all wraps up.
They're not designed to hurt anybody. It's just to remind them to put the trash cans away.
Certainly, no, I appreciate that. Although the only thing that's hurting right now is my eyes every time I drive by. Know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Probably.
Accurate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Probably.
Well, I appreciate your professionalism. Hopefully this matter will be resolved post-haste.
Have a good day. Say hi to Woody, everybody.
Thanks again. You were a doll.
Okay. Have a good day.
Wow.
Now, the funny thing is, this guy thinks that's really you.
Yeah, now he hates you.
Well, until he gets to this podcast and in 6 months,
Yeah.
Well, towards the
he'll
end,
see that it was
he's-
actually Seabass.
Towards the end, he was given like one word answers, like, okay.
Yeah, all right.
I'm starting to get the feeling he thought this might not be Greg Gory.
Yeah.
Like you work for the city sanitation at the call center.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the biggest thing that ever
Yeah.
happens to you in your life.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Get a little energy
right.
underneath
A
you.
radio star calling.
You know.
Oh my God. Drenched in sweat.
So now, Greg. So I made that call a little while ago.
Yes. Approximately how many days in the?
Was it like a week and a half?
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I have an amazing update for you.
Oh.
All but one can has been cleared.
What? Are you serious,
Happy
Greg?
birthday.
Serious.
Oh, babe.
I rounded the corner yesterday. No trash cans on the house that's on the corner. The biggest offender is the second house in where they had all 6 trash cans in the street. All but one are gone. Would you like to know which one remains?
Oh, is it the inside
The indoor one.
The indoor
Oh
one.
my
It's not supposed to be
God.
there.
And that's still in the street, but it's small, it's rectangular, it's not in the way.
odd.
The rest of them have been wheeled up the driveway and placed out of sight.
Nice.
Seabass gets results.
Well, I want to hand it to this worker who I believe, like I said, a fan. So he probably put it through the
Yeah,
fast
sure.
track.
Actually made something happen.
Expedite it.
Yeah. Code enforcement.
Oh, that is so funny.
I do have a question though. Have you been indicated as the can Nazi in your
I
neighborhood?
think I've remained under the radar.
It's been
Good.
sprayed
I don't
on
know
your
how
door.
that's possible.
Yeah.
Unless nobody knows what you do for a living.
Right.
This guy knew.
I
Are you from the radio show? Oh.
Say hi to Woody.
well,
what
thank
a-
you very much, Seabass.
Well, what a great update.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Who needs the news when you have Seabass?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't need the news reporters going down there. You just
Right.
need Seabass to get
Cities
to the
are
bottom of
Sort
things.
it out.
And like you've pointed out, cities are good at making websites, but they're not good at doing anything
Yeah.
about them.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and then we're going to eulogize Greg. Why wait until people are gone forever to say the things that you really want to say to them? We've turned it into to a tradition here on the radio show that on the birthday, we eulogize that person. And today is Greg's birthday.
Yay!
And so nice things to be said about you, Greg.
I'm
I think-
bracing for it.
I'm pretty sure it's all nice things. All right, well, it's Greg Gory's birthday, as we've covered. And we have our little thing that we do on whoever's birthday it is, that we eulogize them.
Right.
They're not dead, but what we say the nice things that people usually wait until someone's dead to say.
Yeah.
And we
Although
figured
right
like
now-
that was a silly practice. Why do people always wait till someone dies and all of a sudden there's all this outpouring
Right.
True.
Oh, I wish they'd heard that. Greg,
This person would love to hear that.
of
for the
nice
purposes
things?
of this segment, though, this is a eulogy. Therefore, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm long
exactly.
gone.
So we all have quick eulogies for Greg to share, and we'll go around the room with those. First of all, Greg, happy birthday!
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. I do
Happy
appreciate
birthday.
it. Thank you.
6-0.
And you know, I've been happy to call you a friend for many years now, and you know, he's become kind of like a brother from another mother.
I can see that.
And so love Greg very much,
Thanks.
and just happy birthday. No card because you know I hate that.
You do. Thank you.
But I
Wood.
do have a eulogy for you, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to mourn, to celebrate, and most importantly, to be beyond devastated, just as Greg would have wanted. He always said he wanted full-on weeping, wailing, and dramatic gasps at his funeral.
Crying and gnashing.
So if you could all start sobbing on cue, that would be great. But let's be real. Greg probably isn't here right now. No. His spirit is likely trapped in some purgatory filled with butterflies. Greg was a man of many complexities. He was thrifty, but spent his life more upside down than a cave full of bats when it came to cars. He adored pit bulls, despite knowing they were bloodthirsty throat rippers, but a butterfly, absolutely not. He feared them as if they held tiny knives.
Oh.
He was a lover of gossip, a hater of yucky vaginas, and a man who would rather starve to death than eat alone at a restaurant. He was a connoisseur of fine things like bottles of wine, $15 or less, peanut butter M&Ms, and Costco cinnamon rolls. He was embarrassed to buy toilet paper, but had no issue discussing his love of fresh air fellatio. He was also the most emotional man I've ever met. He could cry at a well-placed commercial or his ultimate weakness, Eric Carmen's All By Myself, and yet, despite his deep sensitivity, he was a magnet for the loudest, most insufferable, obnoxious people on earth. these human air horns would latch onto him like flies on a turd.
Oh.
Greg was hilarious, kind, had a laugh that could make even the dumbest joke 10 times funnier, especially if it involved farts. We all loved him so much, and we will miss him even now. And when the time truly comes, rest assured, Greg, we will honor all of your final wishes. We will all absolutely be inconsolable, wailing like banshee choirs while your body lies covered in magic shell.
Well, that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Until then, we'll raise a glass of cheap wine in the cinnamon roll in silence and promise to never let you eat alone. We love you.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm not allowed to say anything because I'm dead.
Yeah, right.
I love
I like that.
Happy birthday, Greg Gory.
Yeah.
Menace, you're next.
Yeah. Dear Greg Gory, this is the second time that you have died on me. You were mad old, yet so thin and stunning to the eye. I know you're happy now because you're even more skinny than before. Thank you for leaving me your beach house, which I'll give 30% of.
You got that?
Yeah. Thank you for leaving me your beach house, which I'll give you 30% of the Airbnb. I'll give 30% of the Airbnb profits
There we go.
to pit bull victims. I mean, rescues.
Survivors.
Because I know that's something that you would have wasted your money on. Even though I didn't see you dying by wine butt chugging, I know you died doing something that you loved. Consuming excess alcohol and laughing until you couldn't anymore. Even though Mario has already moved on to a new boo, I will not like his photos on Instagram.
Yeah.
Even though his new man is way younger, hotter, thinner, and tanner, I won't do it because I love you.
And richer. Don't forget richer.
Bigger
And
piece.
richer. Greg, thank you for all the good times together, and may you eat all the M&Ms you want in heaven.
Oh,
Once again, I love you.
Oh, babe. That's very nice.
Sorry, it's hard to get through these things.
yeah.
I know.
Emotional.
Yeah.
You think you're ready for this sort of thing, and then you're
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
the day comes and he's dead.
Then,
and you're
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
You
see,
can never
I
fully
I know.
prepare.
I didn't realize that's how he went.
Yeah, wine butt chugging.
Wine. I thought
Yeah.
he choked on a wiener.
No, no.
Oh,
It was the
okay.
wine.
No,
through
he's-
the-
Why not
Yeah,
though?
he's
Yeah.
a professional.
Oh,
That would never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Gina Grad.
Yeah. The first time I ever met Greg, I instantly knew I liked him. He was so sweet and professional, but I'm grateful that he finally dropped that facade. The Greg I got to know was an equal opportunity offender saying heinous things about everyone and everything in a way that would make me scream cackle that I couldn't control.
Ain.
His golden voice made hearing about overturned semis and barbecues pleasant every morning, and I loved watching him enter the studio each day, double-fisting both his work coffees. Though he was gay, Greg always gave it to you straight. Whether it was telling me to push my chair in by announcing, "Oh no, Gina, let me get that for you," or justifying his cleaning OCD by replying, "Sorry for being normal." His dry sense of humor and behind-the-scenes song parodies will be deeply missed. So in honor of Greg, everyone, if I could please ask you to meticulously straighten the papers on your desk so they're perpendicular to the edge of your desk right here. Zhuzh up your frozen dinner with scallions and fresh herbs. And for the love of God, don't let anyone ever sit on your living room couch.
Yep.
R.I.P., buddy. We love you. We'll miss you.
Oh. Yes. And by the way, we have taken all the food that's here at the reception afterwards. All bought at Trader Joe's, but we've zhuzhed it up to make
Yeah.
it, quote, as Greg would say, restauranty.
Right.
Yeah.
Restauranty.
Yeah. All right, Sammy.
Greg Gory was a man whose presence brightened every room he walked into, whose humor was as sharp as his sense of style, and whose heart was as big as the beach that he loved so much. He was a man of simple pleasures with a big personality and a deep, unwavering love for warm, sunny days, a glass of wine, and his beloved dog, Callie. He was happiest when savoring a Costco cinnamon roll or sitting in front of the TV watching his beloved Balin Out Loud, flipping through HGTV for a home makeover, or enjoying his favorite movie, Jexy. But let's be clear, he wasn't a fan of all TV moments. He hated when a TV app asked, "Are you still watching?" He was always still watching. He was an upstanding human who always took a stance against the menaces of our society, like people with nose rings, neighbors who leave their trash cans out, and people who sit on couches.
Yeah.
And that's just part of what made him him. He also showed incredible strength. He worked hard, especially when it came to his health, and his journey to lose weight was a testament to his dedication. He showed us all that it's never too late to make a change, to grow, and to pursue the things that truly matter. And like Menace already mentioned, now he's even skinnier.
Yep.
The best part.
So happy for you.
It's like skinny bones.
Greg, rest easy.
That's nice.
Yeah. Now, we did buy just a standard size casket, but we had them half it
Yeah.
just so he would look even skinnier.
Yeah. So everybody knows.
Yeah, like,
he didn't
wow,
need
I
a
can't
full
even believe he could
casket.
fit in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
It's
amazing.
a real Louis Vuitton as well.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Vuitton, sorry.
Yes. Seabass, your eulogy for Greg. Happy birthday, Greg Gory.
Greg, dead, now and forever. But he was a man. He was a man of contradictions. He was, some would say, in an abusive relationship with Seabass. Yes, he abused Seabass daily by not giving him the love that Seabass so cherished.
Oh.
He would say he was such a dick. He would not invite him to his parties at his house and not go to Seabass's parties at his house. Seabass's soirees, even. He loved the finer things in life, like movies like Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn, but still loved what are objectively god-awful movies like Ricky Stenicki and the aforementioned Jexy. Look them up because you've never heard of them. People, when Greg's brother recently died and Seabass didn't go to that funeral, people said, "Oh, Seabass, you're being a dick. How dare you not support your coworker and friend in his time of need?" And to which Seabass said, No. I know what Greg wants, and therefore I'm not going because it would just weird him out and make him wonder why I was there. And what happened when he got back? He said exactly that. Seabass even made a plaque for Greg and put it on his favorite beach, Newport Beach. It said, "R.I.P. Greg Gory." He would have always wanted his name on a bench, and that's what he has now that he is dead, Greg Gory. He has his name on a bench in his most favorite place in the world. Well, his second most favorite, to the chest of his loving partner, Mario. Who also, I think, hates Seabass vicariously. For no good reason.
Thanks.
He will be missed.
Oh, babe. Oh, well, happy birthday, Greg.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
I'm back from the dead.
Oh my God, I'm seeing a ghost.
Guys, that was seriously like I'm laughing so hard and I'm sweating so much from laughing, but I'm on the brink of tears. That was the best several minutes of my life. I loved everything you said. So heartfelt, so accurate, so wonderful. And I'm so lucky.
Can I add one more thing? And Greg would want you to know this segment was Seabass's idea.
And
It has to be about Seabass,
and thank
not
you,
you.
Seabass. And thank you for the plaque.
And Greg, even though you're dead, thanks for visiting us.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm gonna haunt you forever.
Clearly, and I'm going to click. And you're right, Sammy. Greg is still watching.
Because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
believed in ghosts.
Yeah.
He's still here.
He
I'll be
proved
watching-
himself right.
I'll
Yeah.
be watching you, Joe, and now
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
I see you all naked.
That's right. He'll be seeing us when we buy toilet paper
Yep.
That's right.
and when we eat alone at restaurants.
Yep.
I'm so touched. Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Well, happy birthday, Greg. Happy
Thank
60th.
you.
It's amazing.
You look great.
I'm glad
Yeah,
I
you
made it
look
this
great.
far.
Yeah. All right. More Woody Shows coming up next. Hang on.